Hi everyone, today we're looking at how to calculate brickwork. We've discussed this in class, and probably one of the first things we need to do is just determine the brick wall height. Now when we determine the brick wall height, we need to find out what the drop-off is. Now the drop-off goes from the top of the wall frame to the top of the brickwork. Okay, that's the drop-off height. To determine this, it's just using the tan feature on your calculator. So because it's a 20-degree pitch, we press tan 20 and we get a rise of 364 millimeters per meter. Okay, now how we use that, there we have it there, 364 rise per meter. We want to find out this rise per meter. So all we simply do, we times our rise per meter, which is 364, by our eave width plus this 150, which goes from the face of the timber wall frame to the face of the brickwork. Okay, now our eave size is 450. Eave width plus brick and cavity is 600. So we'll have 600 times our 364, and that gives us a 218 millimeter drop off. Okay, our wall height as per plan is 2460. Then we go less plus our rebate, and we find our rebate when we go down here. We've got the height of 120, but we can confirm that by 99.88, and the top of the slab, which the wall frame sits on, is 100. So there's a 120 millimeter step down there. So that's where that 120 millimeters comes from there. Less our drop off, which we just calculated there, and this will give us our total wall height, which is 2.362. Okay, so that's important. So we'll come back to that. Now we're using the into-over method. We have our plan drawn here so we can visually see what we have to do. It just helps us, and every little bit of assistance we can get, we use. So on our into-over method, first thing we do is we put down our A, B, C, D, E and F, which are our walls that go around the outside of the building. Then we put down our plan sizes. Then what we do, we come to our deduction, which our deduction is 110 mil, because that's the width of our brick. So we're going the width of our brick. And on our internal corners, we can see that there is no deduction. 3.6 is from the outside to here. We've deducted a little bit there, but we've got the same amount added on there. So B and C, there is no deduction like all our other calculations. So they're our deductions. And then when we do the deductions, they're the figures we get. And then we get a total figure, total wall length using the into-over method of 36.96 meters. Okay, then what we do with our brick height, which we've done the calculation over here, the figure that we got is 2362, and here we have it here. Now, then our next step is we want to get the total area of the brick wall. So we have a length here and we have a height here. So we just simply times those two together, and we get an area of 86.23 meters squared. Then we go through our openings. When we look at our plan and our specs, we've got 2 doors and 5 windows. So we need to deduct these openings where the windows and the doors are. So our first door 1 is 23 by 18. That's the area. Door 2 is 23 by 9. That's the area. Window 1, that's the area. Window 2, the area. Window 3, the area. Window 4, the area. And window 5 in the area. We then get a total area, which is 14.22 meters squared in window and door deductions. So what happens to get our total area of the wall minus our window and door deductions? So we have our 87.230 without any deductions, and then we have our 14.2 with our window deductions, gives us 73.01 meters squared. Now how we find the number of bricks, We times it by 50 because there's 50 bricks per square metre, and in this instance we have a 10% wastage factor. So when we times it by our waste of 1.10, we get 4,015.5 bricks. We can't get 0.5 of a brick, so we round it up to 4,016, and then we simply enter that figure in over here, which was 4.016. All right, now what that is thousands. We put 4.016 because that's in thousands, 4,000.016. All right, thank you and good luck.